Hello everybody, welcome back to Freddy Plays. My name's Freddy, and today we're going to be rocking a little bit of 7 Days to Die. It's almost daylight, so we're nearly going to be out on the road. For those just tuning in, we've started a fresh game. We're about 2 weeks in, just about. I think we're good for food and water for now. You got tons of rubbish everywhere. What I might do is separate off my food products in with my construction materials, which is weird on the face of it, I will admit. Okay. That's right. Alright, cool beans. That little jingle means it's daylight. Let's get to beating the shit out of some zombies. Now, things you may have missed. We have upgraded several of our skills. I can make some swanky new items. Well, not new, but like better quality. I also found a spike mod, which... Oh shit, that's a bear. Let's give the bear a wide berth. I don't want to tangle with a bear. Okay, good. Yeah, the spike mod, as you can see, it adds some spikes to my regulation club, which makes it hit harder, which is always helpful. We got some cool odds and ends. Equipment wise at the bottom there, all very helpful stuff. I think I'm stuck on a boulder. I am, which is good. I guess I will just grab a couple of rocks off of that, repair that, keep those for future repairs, and just dump that. We're legging it into town again. This little city over here had mixed results so far in sort of pouring through a few of the buildings. I find that 9 times out of 10 we just end up getting interrupted and having to fight off like the 5 or 6 zombies per bloody room in the house, and then on top of that, the last time I was in the city, a swarm came past, so I had to stop searching then too. But with the spike mod we're dealing a little bit of extra damage, and with a couple of just general perk sort of upgrades, we're dealing a little bit more damage there as well. So the zombies themselves aren't too much a problem. We tend to get through them sort of quick enough. Let's see. I'm not actually sure what level we are at the minute. Oh yeah, I forgot I put these up here. They're a bit useless. Let's retrieve those. They weren't as effective as I'd hoped they were going to be. See, we haven't been in there. I want that. Alright, let's get in this house. This is the house, I think... Oh, hang on. Have I been in here? No, I think we did wind up clearing this out. Have I maybe not found that? Because there's a window. I don't see it. Ooh. Poppin' pills shipping crate. Yeah, we'll have a look in there. And then I think in here somewhere there's a secret room maybe. Oh, really? Rubbish. Is there perhaps a room that we have missed? Because there's no second window. That's wood. We're not being followed. He's outside. Is this like a fake temporary wall with hidden supplies? It is! Ooh, a dog. That's a weird place to keep a dog, but okay. There's some cool shit in there, so we're going to try to get it. Don't have any arrows, do I? Of course not. Why would I bring arrows? We'll keep the chair there. See if we can use it as like a barricade. Wait, dog. That didn't last. Ah, shit. Alright, we got him. But I'm gonna bleed out. I don't have any cloth. Alright. Well, that was bound to happen. It's also good to see they fixed that death animation, isn't it? Oh well. Hey, Bison, how's it going, champ? Been a while, dude. Welcome to the stream. Let's spawn on our bed. Buck naked and without equipment. God damn it, that's annoying. I don't think I have any bandages. I probably do. I just didn't bring any with me. Hey, there's one. Alright, let's grab a couple of bandages. At least if we get eaten again, I can stop the bleeding. It's always irritating with, like, bleeding to death. I don't mind getting, like, killed, as long as I go down in a blaze of glory, but when you finish off the enemy, and then you just bleed out, that's kind of sad. Anyway, enough about that. We'll be back there in a sec. Yeah, man, everything's good. How's things with you, dude? The channel's kind of slowed down a little bit, which is pesky, but, you know, you get that. From time to time, these things happen. You have your ups, you have your downs. Presently, we are experiencing down, but it's okay. Me and my crappy Russian accent are going to go back and get our stuff. And then it's also cool that there was like a little hidden room in there. That's cool. Because that kind of changes how I'm going to have to assess buildings when we go in. Because I didn't know there were little sealed off areas. That makes it a bit more interesting. I have to pay a little bit more attention. Alright, bugger off, I'm unarmed. But yeah, you can see there's that window looking down, and there was like that dividing wall in the middle there. So spatially it didn't seem right. So we chopped through that wall, and lo and behold, secret room. Alright, where's all my stuff? There we go. Get all my shit back. It's good that it like auto-equips everything. That's very helpful. Of course, I think we've got a little bit of attention drawn down on us now, so let's... Okay, I can't pick it up because it's not repaired. That's fine. Oh, damn it. Alright, we're going to have to abandon this for a minute and kill these damn zombies. The last thing I need to do is get trapped in here with them all. Oh, shit. Okay. Where are these idiots? There's one. This sexy fella. I think there's another one. Yep, there she is. And there's one sneaking up behind us. So what's been going on, dude? What's the haps? Oh, that was easy. Come on, get out of here, you chubby bastard. Oh, he's not interested, that's alright. Save me a bit of effort chasing him there. Die already? Sounds like there's one in the building. Have to find where that one is. That's right, we'll ignore the one. It was that big fella that I was a bit concerned with. Things are going good. I've started doing food reviews. Still gaming, but time management is the biggest problem. Oh man, I feel you on the time management issues. There is not enough time. Not sure where that other guy is. We'll find him eventually. Food reviews, huh? So like you go to restaurants and stuff, or do you sit at home and order Uber Eats for everything and just munch it on camera and be like, oh, this is okay? How's that work? Trash. This is the one we want. Oh, crap. I feel like we might be about to die again. Okay, so the rockets. Where are they breaking in? Upstairs, maybe. Shotgun on the side, shooting crate. We get some guns or ammo in here. Pistol. super useful. Alright, we should really be looking to get out of here. Because I feel like we're going to be killed any minute now. And that's not good. Alright, I think we've got all the spoils for now. There was another working stiffs crate, but we'll come back to that when it's not so crowded. There was a second way out. Through the front of the building. Oh, it's sealed. Alright, let's just take the back door. See if we can eliminate some of these zombies. How many we got? 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Noisy jerks. Well, if I can frag them all, we'll be pretty close to leveling up. There's no one behind me, which is handy. It sounds like there's at least a 7 or something still banging on the walls. Now just for reference really, I've decided I'm really crap with a bow and arrow, so I really don't carry that many arrows. I mean, I could probably just scrap it and be done with it. But sometimes you find arrows on the go, and sometimes it's handy. You know, occasionally I'll have a few arrows on me, so it is a handy tool to just keep on hand. Yeah, there's at least 2 more zombies in the house. You can see them through the window up there. 3, no, 2 more out here. Oh shit, I thought he had me there. Come on. Let's go. There we go. Alright, now if we frag the ones that are in there, we should level up. Need a bit of scrap to just repair my my tools. Oh, there's another one. Stop signs are always kind of handy for a little bit of scrap metal. Repair that. Alright, let's get these other 2 chumps. Local food places around Australia, score 1 to 10. Upload a photo, Instagram and Facebook. Picked up a GoPro. Okay, fair enough. Sorry, bear with us. I'll read that last bit in a second. Something about barley. I did a couple of, I didn't like review anything. I just did sort of like, hi, I'm in such and such, come check it out, rah rah, whatever. Little sort of travel things. Last time I went to Japan, just on the phone, just for a bit of fun, really, something different. They actually got a few views. That was interesting. We picked up a few subs, and then I think they realised I was a gamer and not a travel vlogger, and so those ones they unsubscribed pretty quickly after that. Same on Instagram. Put up some cool photos from around the place. Ugh. And they quickly unsubscribe once they realise that you're a gamer who just happens to be on vacation, as opposed to a full-on travel vlogger. Alright, picked up a GoPro. I want to try to vlog and record reviews in Bali in a few weeks. Okay, so you're on your way to Bali. Cool. I've never been to Bali. Been to Japan, been to the US, I'm from the UK, and I live in Australia, so I've been to a lot of places, but not to Bali. Let us know how you go. It's one of those places where I get the impression that it's very nightlifey, and I'm not a nightlifey kind of guy. I'm a very sit at home and play on my computer kind of guy. Scrap these so we can get some more bandages. It's airdrop day. I forgot it was airdrop day. Okay. I should have known it was airdrop day because we always spend half of our freaking last day getting the airdrop instead of preparing. So let's go and do that. Hopefully we can get some fun toys. Ah! Stuck on some rubbish. Alright, where's the airdrop? It's over there. I find the airdrops, they're very single-minded these days. And to make that make sense, you used to get airdrops that were like a mixed bag of odds and ends. And my recent experience has shown that airdrops are more, this one's a food airdrop, and you open it up and there's like one of each food can in there. Or this is a weapons airdrop and there'll be a couple of guns, or like a gun and a couple of different kinds of ammunition. That kind of thing. It's very like specific these days. Which I don't mind. But it's always kind of irritating to get an airdrop focused on a thing that you don't need. Like food, when you've got a shitload of food, for example. Also, I found the drop rates of eggs in the birds' nests seems to have gone down. Because I got a boatload of meat. And no eggs with which to continue making bacon and eggs. Which makes me sad. Alright. Hey, an egg. Problem is, I think I need 2 eggs per bacon and eggs. Which I guess makes sense in the, like, the way you say it. Bacon and eggs, plural. But eggs are harder to find these days. Which is weird, because I remember back when I first started playing, boiled eggs were like a staple for my characters because eggs were everywhere. I swear there was a second one. Oh, no, it's cool. Weird graphics thing going on. And boiled water wasn't too hard to get your hands on. And so before you know it, you just had like 50 eggs and nothing else. I don't know if that's the kind of survivor you want to hang around with. He would stink. Anyway, gross egg farts aside, where is this crate? Oh, hey, Farmer Joe. Alright, we'll cave your face in. I think there's one coming up behind me too. Yep, there he is. Alright. Oh, nice. I do love those one-shot kills. Especially when there's like 10 of them coming after you and you manage to get like 2 or 3 in a row. Not very often that happens, but when it does, it's satisfying. Alright. Well, now we've got a few eggs, so we can top up the food supply. That seems a bit lanky. A bit taller than his mates. That's alright, we'll smack his face in. There it is. And we leveled up a minute ago, so that's handy. We'll be able to hopefully unlock something useful. They, as a part of the recent, well, I say recent, I don't know how recently, to be honest. They've changed the skill tiers, and you need like a lot of prerequisites now to unlock certain skills. Oh, that was a composite bow. That's fun. I don't know if the composite bow actually does different damage. Range damage 31, range damage 29. So it's not even as good. It just looks cooler. Oh, we run past it. Oh, don't be stuck up this tree. Okay. See, it's another food one. Grab the first aid kit and the honey. Grab the rations. See, I've had... You get food poisoning chance over here, and I've had... My character's had food poisoning previously. And it drains your stamina. So what we're actually going to do is just real quick scrap all of this. Because to be honest, the metal is worth more than the shitty food. But that first aid kit's going to come in handy, and the honey will come in handy. These golds that we got in earlier will be good for selling. Paper can suck farts. I'll keep the wire tools. Glass, I don't really need it. Compound bow, meh. Got lots of animal fat already. So I'm just trying to make a bit of space real quick. Because I am over encumbered. We'll get rid of the bullet casings. And I've already got a better gun than that, so we're going to scrap that. At least you get the ammunition out of it, which is handy. Yeah. Okay, we only got a couple spaces left, so we're going to have to shoot back to the old office soon. And do a little bit of unloading. But we'll put this guy out of his misery first. Ooh. So what games are you playing these days, champ? That. Oh, it's raining. Alright, let's see if we can get some eggs. There's one. Dang it. Don't think we need much cotton at the minute. Not real worried about that. Alright. Let's kill everything along the way and just head home. Ooh, some kind of scratchy campsite. Oh crap. There could be landmines. Let's try to be careful here. I only say they could be landmines. I don't know. And it's just the spikes and all that make me concerned. I don't see anything. It doesn't mean we're not about to step on something. Oh, here's a bloke. Oh, nice. One-shot kill. Red Dead, Days Gone. Is Days Gone any good? I hear it's a bit average. The bed in there. Shit. I'm not worried about that zombie. It's that freaking vulture that's got me. Oh, there's two of them. Oh, come on, die. Alright, run if we can. Fucking the vultures in this game are the worst. Alright, let's rock a first aid kit. They just hit like repeatedly and they're very difficult to shoot as they come in. Ha ha ha, sucker. Okay. Hit and miss. Like some days it's glitchy and some days it's fine. A few zombies coming in. Yes! Okay, I'm feeling confident now that we've taken care of that stupid pair of vultures. Yeah, I was excited for Days Gone, to be honest. I didn't end up buying it because, yeah, I started hearing some negative odds and ends, and to be honest with you, I can't really afford to piss 60 or 70 bucks against the wall for a game that's shit out. Having said that, I don't really have anything on my horizon at the minute for like must buys. I didn't buy Red Dead because I just couldn't be bothered. This is probably not the right thing to say as a gamer, but I just didn't have the patience for like such a big open-ended kind of game. Like, I fell in love with Spider-Man, and I'm still playing Spider-Man to this day. Like, I finished the main story ages ago, and then I came back to it, and I was like, you know what, we're gonna platinum this puppy. And so, I thought I'd get around it, and nail all the trophies, which I managed to do. My first platinum trophy, actually, which was fantastic. I was really excited. welcome to use your copy. Ah, dude, might hold you to that one day. Let's get all this cloth. But yeah, I find it really difficult these days just to get interested in something new. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting too old. Scrap those. Scrap the pipe. Alright, it's gonna be getting dark soon. Should really probably start heading home. I don't care about you guys. Good, no zombies, nice. No loot though, kind of annoying. Not a lot here, really. Maybe there's something in this trailer. We'll check out this trailer. One bullet. And then we'll hoof it back. I'm stuck here. No, no zombies. Of course, there's some coming in behind me. Don't want to get trapped, so we'll kill this one. Where are you? There you are. Alright, bugger off. You were not invited to my breaking and entering party. Nice. Another level. That's a good day. That's 2 levels. Let's kill this moron because he's gonna come as well. Looking forward to The Walking Dead until they cancel it. Which Walking Dead game got cancelled? Because I know that that other one they released was shit, and people were like really annoyed. Shotgun Messiah, so this should hopefully be some ammo. Another composite bow. I don't need 2 of those. Scrap that one. Anything in the desk. Some cloth. I found some arrows at some point apparently. And some more scrap. Wonderful. Do I need that for anything? Gas cans. Let's get rid of that. Are we still encumbered? You know what, for one... I'll hold on to it. I'm gonna ditch. Get rid of the plastic, I guess. Don't really need it. Alright, let's bug home. Dying Light 2 should be amazing, though. Look, I'll level with you. I played Dying Light, and I didn't see what all the fuss was about. Like, I don't know. It didn't grab me, to be honest. I tried to get behind it, and I don't know. It fell flat on me. I just couldn't. Don't know why. Maybe I picked it up on an off day. Maybe it's really good. Maybe I should give it a second crack. Who knows? I'll keep an eye on it. Is it on Steam or is it a PS4 exclusive? I can't remember. I feel like it's on Steam. I have to keep an eye. And if it goes on special or something, comes down cheap in the next sale, maybe I'll snap it up and give it another crack. But yeah, I feel like it wasn't everything I had been told it would be. I mean, it probably was, and maybe I just wasn't in the mood for it at the time. Maybe it deserves another go. Bloody glass jars. Get lost. Very helpful, but also encumbersome. I don't know. A game just has to really, like, grab me these days. And now with Odin running around, can be very tough and very tricky to find the right amount of time to commit to a big game. That's kind of why I like Spider-Man, because it was easy to jump in and out and like just quickly save and be like, alright, we're done for the day. You know, it was a quick 20 minutes. We got to zip around the city a little bit and did a couple of little beat-em-up quests, and now we're calling it a day. It was good to jump in and jump out, and it was easy to play. Should be on both. Yeah, I'll have a squiz. I feel like it is definitely on both. We'll check that out. You know what we're going to do actually? We're going to scrap that bow, because I haven't used it in so long. It's just hogging up the space. I'll grab that. Cool. And now I'm going to keep pushing 4 to go to my hit and stick. And then I've moved it to 3. Sploosh. You are wet. How perceptive of you, game. Now, hopefully this bear's buggered off. Nope, he's right there still. If this was any other game and I could quick save, I would have at that bear with my stick. Just to see what happens. But this is not one of those games where I can quick save, so we shan't be doing that. Bears in this game are really freaking tough. I don't know if zombie bears are still in this game. They used to be. But they're the kind of enemies you can unload a whole magazine into, and they shrug it off. Doesn't faze them. I can't see. Alright, step towards my house, please. So I can see thee. Come on. Alright, here he comes. Oh, nice. The old 2-hitter. Okay. So just quietly, for those of you jumping in at the end, this is my temporary base. I really just wanted somewhere to stay warm at night and out of the darkness at night. So it's nothing fancy. This bit in front here, I found some cement and I thought, whatever, we'll have a bit of a tinker. So the plan now is to concrete around this base. We'll go all the way to the bridge. I'll probably take off some of these supports and like flatten this end and attach the bridge to the house. And then further down here, I'll just like fill this with spikes and a couple of turrets here, and I'll put in some like platforms up here with a couple more turrets on them. So I'm gonna have like 4 or 5 turrets at this end, really just to keep all the zombies at bay. And again, this is all working on the assumption that I can find the parts I need to make the turrets that I want to make. We'll see how we go. Cool. I have no idea how the turrets actually work in this game, to be honest. I've never been able to make them. Oh, we're getting cold. Let's go inside. But yeah, I will concrete around this base, which is going to take a lot of effort. And then once I've done that, I will sort of knock this base down internally and rebuild it with concrete and steel, and do my best to make it as impenetrable as possible, and just have turrets facing in every direction and wiring hanging off of everything. It's going to be a real mess. And to be honest, I don't even know what that looks like from a resources standpoint. I don't know if it's going to be something I can even pull off. Time will tell. We'll give it a red hot crack and see how we go. Fingers crossed it works, because in my brain it looks amazing. Like just an impenetrable turret fortress of death. I'm just going to grab all of my guns and ammo to get... Oh, nice. I've already started. Brilliant. 762. What do you take? You don't want to tell me? Okay, that's fine. I'll just assume that goes in there, but we'll see. Excuse me, sir. No loitering. Go away. I've got skill points to assign, and things to put in my little crates. Bugger off. Blah, blah. Okay. Now we're coming up on the end of this here stream. Probably go for about another 5-10 minutes. Just get all my shit sort of together, really. In fact, you know what? I reckon we might call it a night right now, because I'm not really in the middle of anything. We're just kind of fanning around. Look, Bison, thanks for hanging out, dude. It was good to catch up with you again. Anyone else who catches the video after the fact, feel free to subscribe and hit me up in the comments and all that other good stuff. But until next time, which will hopefully be in a couple more days, we'll hit up night 14, which for those of you who don't know is the Blood Moon night, which means that the zombies go mental, the darkness intensifies, everything's blood red, and we probably will get eaten at least once. Although I do have a shotgun and a handgun and a bunch of shells and a bunch of bullets, so we're going down swinging. But it's going to be interesting, and hopefully we'll do that in a couple of days' time. So feel free to tune in then, probably about the same time, like, I don't know, 10ish. Adelaide time, Adelaide, South Australia. I don't know what that fucking is in America land or whatever. It's probably like 3 in your morning or something like that. But anyway, there's that to look forward to. But until then, may all of your battles be epic. All of you loot jobs legendary. And I'll see you dudes in the next one. Bye!